We are high. Good morning, everyone. It's your favorite truck driver, ex-truck driver in the whole wide world. It's Bitcoin Ben. And today we have a special guest. We have the chief, I think you're the chief CMO.
Not just marketing, just marketing. I'm the chief Bitcoin optimism.
Hey, me too.
Yep, exactly.
This is Brian Harrington.
Yep.
Check him out on X. I keep on wanting to say Twitter.
I always say Twitter.
And follow him. Watch for his posts. He's welcome, brother. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Now you're from Fold.
Yep.
Fold. I've actually been partnered with you guys for I think almost 3 or 4 years now. It's been a while. And the reason I chose you guys was, number one, great team. Just great team, and the great concept of earning free Bitcoin as you live your life.
Yep.
Would you run past everyone? What is Fold?
Yep.
How can they earn free Bitcoin using it?
Yep, exactly. So Fold is the #1 place to integrate Bitcoin deeper into your personal finances. And there's a lot of surface area for that. But want to highlight that right off the top of the main way that people kind of acquire Bitcoin is they run their normal life out of a legacy checking account. Like they're still at Wells Fargo, they're still at Bank of America, they're still at their local credit union or whatever. And then their extra money, they move over to a crypto exchange, they move over to a Bitcoin exchange. Fold is rethinking that entire thing. Fold is making it so that you can bring your paycheck direct to Fold. And then you have the ability to live your life via the debit card, via the account and routing number, the same way you would out of that legacy bank that doesn't run Bitcoin, that doesn't see the world in the way that Ben and I see the world. It doesn't see the world in the way that me and you see the world. That's the difference at Fold. And then by integrating Bitcoin deeper into your personal finances, when you're spending dollars on a debit card, you're earning Bitcoin back. So there's a baseline that you earn back, and then there's merchant boosts on top of that, category boosts on top of that, and that's how you earn there. And then we've taken it a step further. So just recently, for forever, and the whole audience has known about the debit card. If you don't know yet about the debit card, use Ben's link on screen. But forever, people have been used to this debit card thing. The brand new thing that I'm here to tell people about is, in addition to that, you can also earn Bitcoin paying your mortgage. You can also earn Bitcoin paying off your credit card. And that's where we're taking it a step further, to where we really want you to integrate Bitcoin into your whole personal finances and be earning it along the way, just doing the normal things you're already doing.
Yeah, and as you can see over in our little chat area here, people love the card, the app, everything about it. And it's such a, this is how you get free Bitcoin, folks. There's nothing like getting free Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It's watching it accumulate in your app. Then you can transfer it from Fold to your private wallet.
Correct.
That's another feature I love that you guys don't. Oh, you guys are true believers.
Yep. No, look, because true Bitcoin believers. Like, we want, as much as you are ready to do it, we want you to move off of dollars. And that includes taking self-custody, withdrawing the Bitcoin to your, to your own wallet. Good question in the chat about being able to withdraw just a portion of the Bitcoin. Yes, that's coming. And Bitcoin deposit is also coming. So the end game is, yes, like you can already withdraw You will be able to withdraw just a portion and specify how much. Then you will be able to bring external Bitcoin as well. Yes, and great. We're working on joint accounts for your family members right now as well. That was a big one for me for a long time. Yep.
Please do.
Yep.
Because that will jump. I'll send one to my daughter.
Yep. There's a funny video. There's a funny video the other day. Maybe it was someone from the club. I don't know. I had never seen her before, but it was like, hey, when your kids are hitting you up for money, like at least give them a Fold account and make the rewards go to you, so that as they're spending your money, you're at least getting some Bitcoin back on it. It was funny.
Yes, that.
Yes.
Then.
Yeah.
If you have a child off at college, you can control how much you load on their card.
Yeah.
And they're shopping and you're getting the reward.
Yeah.
See, that's why I know that you guys are going to succeed. Because you guys, there's a lot of projects that they don't grasp. You have to meet the people where they are.
Definitely.
Not where you want them to be.
Definitely.
Unfortunately, we all still live in a fiat world. Until we fully transition out, you're getting free Bitcoin for living your life.
Exactly. Okay, two things on that. About meeting people where they're at, 100%. Like, I'm a big fan of that, like personally about that. And that's what I love about you having like the physical presence in the city. This is that you do, and like meeting people where they're at and just onboarding them like one little thing at a time. And then also, yes, this is why I was so excited to join Fold, and why I actually like really believe in what Fold is doing, because this product is backwards compatible to legacy finance and forwards compatible to Bitcoin finance. Like, it literally is in the gap of, you listen to Bitcoin Ben every day, you listen to Bitcoin media, you listen to alternative media, you are orange pilled. Like, everyone who is fundamentally, Bitcoin is better than fiat. Like, we get it. Bitcoin's better than fiat. We get it. But then you still have a direct deposit. You still have bills to pay. And that's exactly what Fold solves. I saw a comment in the chat of the Bitcoin direct deposit, where you can send 100% of your paycheck into Bitcoin. That's effectively living on a Bitcoin standard. Exactly. Because I'm really passionate about, I listen to a lot of Bitcoin podcasts. And for a long time, living on Bitcoin or being on a Bitcoin standard was kind of like, oh, that influencer can do it, or like that digital nomad can do it, or oh, in El Salvador they can do that. But like, I'm a regular person living in Florida, like with a regular job, like just quote unquote regular, right? Like, I have a passion for those people and serving those people, because that person being able to switch off of dollars onto Bitcoin is a big deal for them personally and for society, like as you talk about.
Yep. Yeah. We literally have shareholders.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's how much we believe in Fold.
All right, so really fast on that. I can't talk a ton about that, but for people that want to know more about that, the best thing they can do is go to foldapp.com/investors. And there's a really nice 18-minute video. You'll hear directly from Will. You'll hear directly from other people on everything about that. I really appreciate that comment.
No problem. This is just like our clubs.
Yep.
It's real world, brick and mortar reality, not online.
Right. You came to my town. Your bus came to my town. Like, you're a real guy. This is not just the internet. Like, this is not just the metaverse. Like you came to my town. People that met at my local meetup were like, hey, Bitcoin Ben is here talking to people about Bitcoin. And then what I love is there's a mix of people that have like watched online, but then they rub shoulders with the people that, again, are in these real shopping centers, at these real restaurants, and you're onboarding that next wave of people. I have a fun story about that. So my local meetup meets at a bar called Grey Wolf Brewing. Grey Wolf Brewing, the owner, Chad, reached out to me and said, my bar wants to start taking Bitcoin. So I moved my meetup to his bar and was like 100% want to do the meetup here at this bar. And because of how far Bitcoin has come, there's like the people that come from the internet, and then there's also his regular just like craft beer people that have been paying out of their exchange that they have, and it's all working. And so you have the hardcore people that like watch the media and like follow everything. And then that next level person, it's easier and easier now for them to go like deeper and deeper.
Yes. And if you are watching us on X right now, please take a second and retweet and actually tag him and me.
Yeah. What's up, Jeffrey? Thank you for the comment.
And also make sure that you tag Fold. It's your platform, your card, your service is such an important transition from the old world to the new world.
Yep.
And with what we all think the price of Bitcoin is going to go to, these Satoshis, the sats you're earning now, are gaining value as we move through time.
Yes.
It's that's why it's a win-win.
Yes. Yeah.
And running the club, I have a credit card that I probably put about $40,000 a month on.
Yeah.
A month.
Right.
So if I can pay that off with a Fold every month, I'm going to be Fiddler on the Roof, baby.
100. Okay, Ben. Okay, we just had this thing. People need to go to foldmath.com and realize exactly what you just said. I'm replying to the tweet right now. What Ben just highlighted, he's talking about paying off his credit card through the Fold ACH rewards. And if you go to foldmath.com, you can run the numbers yourself, and you can look at how much extra Bitcoin you'll get by switching your Bitcoin buying to Fold, by switching your bill paying to Fold, by switching your direct deposit to Fold.
Yeah, see, this is another reason I love Fold. I actually put out a tweet, right? And I updated the tweet where there is a company that I think is called Air BTC. Right? Where you can rent a house just like Airbnb, except you can pay with Bitcoin. And what I said in the tweet is you could take your rewards from Fold and you can get an Air BTC with your rewards. This is how we take down the old system, is we out-compete them.
100%. That's the circular economy. That's literally the circular economy in action. You're doing your daily life. You're making the switch from a old legacy account to a Fold account, earning Bitcoin, and then you're withdrawing your Bitcoin, and you're in the Bitcoin circular economy. So whether it's a bar in your area that takes Bitcoin, or whether it's the service that does the short-term rentals for Bitcoin, exactly. You're just transitioning out of the old world into the new world.
Yeah, like, here's a great. I had people ask me, how do you live on Bitcoin when it goes down? If I put everything, see, that's the key. Don't put everything into it.
Yeah. Two things. One, exactly what Ben said. Fold gives you the ability to hold dollars and hold Bitcoin. So you have the ability to kind of do your own management across both currencies. And then number two, the other way I answer this is for someone who's on a regular income. Everyone's personal finances are very personal. And so it's always, nothing will ever fit everyone. But one of the other ways to answer this is if you're on a regular income where your paycheck comes in every 2 weeks and then your bills go out once a month, as you get deeper and deeper into this flow, you kind of realize that everything floats up and down on this 2-week band. And so, yes, will you hit some bad stair steps? Yes. Will you also hit some stair steps the other way? Yes. And then there are some deeper stuff you can get into about tax loss harvesting and highest and first out and kind of stuff like that. And so the answer is, it's not a bad question. The solutions are there. So don't let it be a mental blocker. Realize that you're asking a good question, step in at whatever level you're at, and then just one at a time, upgrade the little extra stuff that you need.
Yep. People have asked, hey, Ben, how are you launching these clubs? How have you done all this? Folks, I was buying Bitcoin when it was $600.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So hang on one second.
Yeah.
So in our Sarasota club, I've put about $600,000 into it.
Wow.
But how I funded it was a certain way, where in reality, launching this club and opening the club was leveraged a certain way, where in reality, it only cost me maybe 20 grand.
Right.
Because when you're leveraging an asset that you bought earlier at a lower price, then you leverage it later when the value's gone up, your real fiat capital cost is what you bought it for.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying is that's how I'm launching my businesses. That's how I'm launching the. Once you learn how to manipulate this is a whole new world, folks.
Yes.
You are now your own Federal Reserve.
Yes. So 100%. I just want to echo that. Like if my wife and I had not adopted Bitcoin as our like main money, like we would not be homeowners. Like that's like a reality in our life. Like if my wife and I had not worked together to switch from dollars to Bitcoin and integrate Bitcoin deeper into our personal finances, like we would not be homeowners. Let me hit this one. Or yeah, and then RJ, RJ had a good comment I want to hit. RJ said, don't forget about the gift card rewards. Get an Amazon gift card at Fold anytime they buy something on Amazon. Great point. So the other thing you do, if there's gift cards at stores that you're already shopping at, compare how much you'd get with a debit card through running it through the gift card and then still shopping there. And I have a secret on this. I'm not supposed to say this till Friday, but I'm saying it here because we're with friends on the Bitcoin Ben show. Gift cards count double towards your ACH rewards tier. So the more you use Fold, the higher your rewards on paying your mortgage, on paying your credit card. And so when Ben was talking about paying off his large credit card balance and like earning the max back, the more you buy Bitcoin on Fold, the more you buy gift cards on Fold, the more you swipe the debit card, you're able to click into higher and higher ACH rewards tiers. And RJ brings a good point about don't forget about the debit or the gift cards, because the gift cards also now count double. So definitely scroll those gift cards lists, throw them in your favorites, and that's a good one.
Yeah, it's learn, and that's what we teach people at the club. That's why I can't wait till you guys send us your posters and all that, because we have so many people that are walking in. Well, how can I do this? How should I? Now, we recommend using Fold. It's like, hey, we got these cards, we can do this. But having something that people can walk into.
Definitely.
And they see like the advertising.
Yep.
They have a QR code,
Yep.
that they can point their phone at.
Yep.
That's the simpler we make it, the better it is for everybody.
Yeah.
All right, hang on one second. Word from our sponsor.
Perfect.
Are you buying and selling cryptos on the same laptop that you're using to browse the internet, read your email, and visit social media sites? If so, you're exposing your cryptos to theft. Whenever you're online, you're at risk of getting hacked and having your identity stolen. How would you feel if someone stole all of your cryptos? What would that do to your finances? Guard your cryptos with a safe and secure laptop from CALIX Solutions. Each laptop is set up just for you and your cryptos, and then we walk you through exactly how it works. Don't risk the security of your cryptos. Order a crypto laptop from CALIX Solutions now to secure your crypto future. Learn more at calixsolutions.io.
All right, we're back. Yes, and if you're interested in a CALIX Solutions crypto-only laptop, give us a call, 941-391-3882. Voila, folks. This is why you don't hold all of your cryptos on what looks like a fucking keychain. All right. Okay. Now back to Brian. Brian, what do you guys have coming up at Fold?
Yep.
Give us some nitty-gritty inside details.
Yeah. Okay. So that the 2 times ACH rewards on gift cards, that's definitely a big one coming up. Big one coming up is the ability to withdraw, like denominate how much Bitcoin you want to withdraw, not have to pull all of it. Another one is deposit Bitcoin. So for everyone that already is like down on self-custody, exactly how you should be, like, and you're holding a larger chunk of savings in your own custody, you'll be able to deposit it back to Fold and then use the debit card, use the account routing number so that you can truly have your emergency fund offline and then be able to, again, integrate Bitcoin into your personal finances when and if it's needed. So that's a big one. And then there's look, definitely go to foldapp.com/investment.
Yeah, you're holding back on us, Brian.
That's the biggest stuff is over there. Read that press release. There's some stuff that is hinted at in that press release about things that are coming in 2025. Yeah, it's just it's big.
One of the questions I have for you is are there plans in the future where you can actually make like larger purchases through Fold?
That's a good one. Yeah. Go ahead.
Or would you guys actually be launching like a point of sale for like retail or anything?
All right, 2 things on that. About larger limits, yes. If you're an active, this is actually really good. If you're an active Fold user that is running into some limits issues, honestly, like personally email me. If you're willing to, personally email me, like brian.harrington@foldapp.com. I'm personally actively passing along people that need extra limits, and we're actively pursuing that. And so if you're facing that and are at that level, definitely please do that. Another thing on that, we are pursuing wire support. So if you are interested in kind of acquiring chunks of Bitcoin at a time, again, with all the other integratedness that Fold offers, that's another thing that we do have coming up. And so if you are interested, again, at that level, like, please send me an email about that. And then to your question about the point of sale, here's the straight answer on that is business accounts is something that we're definitely interested in for people to have the ability to use dollars, use Bitcoin in their business account, because currently it's individuals only. For the point of sale specifically, there's other people out there that are already chunking down that path at a really, really great level. And so I would encourage people, if you have a business, look at different point of sale solutions. But then if you're interested in kind of getting in that queue of full business accounts, this is a little bit out there. This is a little bit out there into 2025. So you don't have to like immediately rush to email me on the business account front, but please reach out to me on the limits front. People that are interested in business accounts, just keep it in your mind and check back with us.
All right. Last question I got for you.
Yeah.
Is there any plans for a Fold credit card?
Foldapp.com/investors.
Yeah. I'm telling you, folks, these guys they are the arrow that is piercing into the old system and just killing them, because they're always at the forefront of what the people need.
Yeah. Can I say something about that?
Absolutely.
So Will Reeves, our CEO, has been
great guy, by the way.
Yes, thank you, and really shout out to him. Being at the front end of integrating Bitcoin into your personal finances back when it was just Bitcoin for gift cards and gift cards for Bitcoin, and then Fold added the debit card and was leading through the debit card stage. And now, really appreciate we're pushing into the account and routing number, pushing deeper into bring your direct deposit to Fold, bill pay, multiple methods through Fold, and so. No, yes, that leadership has been there at every stage of the way as Bitcoin has matured, and we're presidential candidates are talking at the thing. We have the ability to deposit to Bitcoin. I've watched semi-normies pay with Bitcoin at this bar by my house. You're launching. How many clubs have you launched now? This is a thing. Bitcoin is mainstream. Bitcoin is mainstream, and it's everything we said would happen 5-6 years ago is happening.
Yes. We've launched 3 clubs so far: Sarasota, Nashville, and also up around Boston. And the end of next year, we'll probably have 10 or 12 clubs open.
Yeah.
That doesn't even include, and I don't even think I told you about this, Brian. I'm creating an all-inclusive resort in El Salvador.
Wow.
It's a 12-room, high-end, all-inclusive resort that when you rent your room, it actually comes with a car, a scooter, and a jet ski.
That's crazy.
It's literally all-inclusive.
That's amazing.
On the beach.
Tell me, that's what I was about to ask. Before you drop the whole resort bombshell on me, I was like, tell me about the normal clubs. I saw salsa dancing, was there slot machines? These are places to hang out. Tell me about the club.
Right. It's such a unique concept. It is an education center. Mm-hmm. It is an entrepreneur kind of sandbox for the local smaller mom and pop places who are wanting to accept Bitcoin, learn about it, and we're a social club also, and a shared works space.
That's sweet.
Up in Nashville, we have offices that smaller entrepreneurs can rent.
That's awesome.
We also have that up around Boston.
Yep.
So this is an all-in-one. Learn about cryptos.
Yep.
Learn about Bitcoin.
Yep.
Learn and mingle with other entrepreneurs.
Yep.
this is I like to call it, this is a World War free, not three, free,
Right.
a World War free company.
Yeah.
Where as we all adopt it, we don't need war.
Yeah.
We don't need any of that conflict.
Right.
And we switch from shooting each other to helping each other grow.
Yeah. No, it really makes me think about, like, have you listened to Balaji talk about the network state? Like,
Yes.
No, that's real. Like, and I like how we talked about it. This isn't just the internet. Like, this isn't just happening on the internet. This is physical locations, physically taking ground, physically taking office space, physically taking retail space, uniting people together around something that genuinely is better for them as a person, genuinely better for society as a country, genuinely better for society as the world. Like, that's it's mind-blowing. Like, sit here and talk about it every single day, and it's still mind-blowing that by making these switches in your life, it's like the leading domino you can do to improve your own life and improve the world.
Yeah, and I am proud that we are the only multi-location Bitcoin club in the world.
Yeah.
Right? Not just America, the world.
Yep.
And what people are starting to realize is, yes, online is great, but 80% of America doesn't know where to find information on how to get involved in Bitcoin.
Sure.
They want someone that can walk in, shake a hand. Hey, I'm Bob, I'm Ben, I'm Steve, I'm Joe, I'm Heidi, I'm blah, blah, blah. They want a face that they can talk to and ask questions. They want the option of actually coming into the club or watching our education sessions online at our FGTV private server television station.
Yep. That's amazing.
And how I view this, folks, we are so early. I know we think that we're right in the middle of this. How I view it is with Fold, with Coinbase, with Gemini, with all of these other crypto companies. All they're doing is selling the ticket to the new world.
Yeah.
That's how you get to the new world. You buy a Bitcoin ticket.
Yeah.
But I am on Plymouth Rock already. I'm Georgetown. Right? I'm in the new country. I am building the school. I am building the trading post. Folks, we're moving to a new world, and the Bitcoin Ben clubs, as soon as you buy your Bitcoin, the Bitcoin Ben club is one of the only physical locations in the new world.
Yeah. No, Ben, you fire me up. Like, because it's something I say also, it's not happening in the future. Like, Bitcoin, hyper Bitcoin it's not happening in the future. It's happening right now. It's happening right now. You're buying the ticket right now, and you're building the new world right now. And again, that's what, like, the physical clubs and then physically switching to Fold. Like, other exchanges, they will swap your dollars for crypto, which is sweet, which is great. That is good. And you need to do that. You need to swap dollars into better assets. integrating it into your day to day and having a physical meeting place in your town with others that have exited, that's what kind of that increases the amount of Bitcoin that you're ever going to have, because this is not a separate bolt-on thing that you're doing a little bit and then it's like, oh, in 20 years, or like, oh, in 30 years. No, like right now, today, Bitcoin is making my life better today. Like not using dollars as least amount as possible today is improving my life. Me making that decision 5 years ago is allowing me to sit in my own house right now and talk to you today and have an optimistic view of the future. And so, yeah, I think a lot of Bitcoin media can sometimes tend towards like just kind of very like vague hypotheticals, or very like, oh, over there they're doing that, or that person on that video is doing that, or Michael Saylor is doing that. Like, I'm just me, like at my job and at my kids and like my town. Like, no, like that's literally what's impressive about it, is that it's in your town. It is in your town. You can do it right now today. So no, that fires me up.
And we are educating the local community on how they can adopt Fold, how they can accept cryptos at their business. We have software that helps them do all that. And this is so early, folks. I swear to God, in 20 years, people are going to look back at our clubs and they're going to go, they were the Radio Shack of the early PCs. But for those of us old enough, back in the day, the only place you could get a computer was at Radio Shack.
Yep. It just makes me think of my dad's box of chords. Is what I was there. I was there in the Radio Shacks, going through the aisles with him, and then we just have that big box, the big cable box, the tech box, where you got to dig through it when you're trying to set up the next Nintendo. Got to dig it. Got to dig through it.
Yeah, and it's this is the only, other than the original 1776. This is the only time where an average Joe could do a land grab in the country and actually grow into a mega. And how I've structured my clubs, they're all decentralized. So as you join and as you share your link, it's when you join, you get a link that you can share. Then you earn a percentage of whoever joins the club using your link. You earn a percentage every month.
Sweet.
That they're a member. We have a lot of our members that are making more than they're paying for the membership.
That's awesome.
And that is what I have coined as a perpetual growth business model.
100%. And that's a good reminder. So the Fold people, as you stack your club link with your Fold link, after you make your Fold account, which if you're not already there, use the link here today. But then once you're on that, you stack your club link with your Fold link. And when people are using their debit card, there's a little bit of residual in there too. So 1 to 50 sats every time someone's swiping their card. So you stack these links together, and that's how you're kind of building your engine.
Yeah. And I can vouch here. I am scared. I am scared. Hang on a second. All right.
Here we go. He's gonna put my numbers to shame right here. Where are we at? Yep. 2.3 million sats. Yep.
Right. Now, that's just what I have in there right now.
Right now. Right.
I've earned over, I'm pretty sure I've earned over $4,000 worth of Bitcoin just with my referral link.
Yep.
It's amazing, folks. And folks, wait until those sats are worth $1 each.
Yep. Yeah.
It ain't gonna be long. The Federal Reserve is already dropping hints that in September they're gonna drop rate. Folks, the second they drop rates, you're gonna see Bitcoin go absolutely batshit crazy, because it will be a flight to safety that you ain't never seen before.
Yep.
Oh God, this is what, I don't have a job. I have a passion. This is you know how it is, Brian.
Yeah.
We are one of the few people that wake up early looking forward to go to work.
No, yeah. I just start tweeting just as soon as I wake up. I'm like, dude, it's just about Bitcoin and building a network. Like building a network, because it's the single best thing you can do is like switch from fiat onto Bitcoin.
Yeah, and it's I was on a radio show a few weeks ago, and he literally asked me, he goes, so what's your life like? You know, you're Bitcoin Ben, you travel around the world, you have clubs. And I said, I am a salesman of freedom. It's the easiest thing to sell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I have something about that. About when you were talking about the land grab and you were talking about 1776 and the land grab. I've thought about this a lot, and I appreciate just the kind of freedom advocacy you do. There's something about Bitcoin that I'm going to use the word anti-establishment in just a kind of broad neutral word. Okay. At all times in history, choosing the anti-establishment position or choosing the protest position or choosing the status quo needs to change position almost always comes at a financial disadvantage. There's almost always even if you're morally and philosophically aligned with the status quo needs to change position, there's always a financial cost to it. There's a reputation cost to it and a financial cost of that. Bitcoin reverses that. That's what's so powerful, and why people talk about the alignment, and why for years I would do this a lot, and I would my brain ping pongs back and forth so fast between the investment case and the philosophy case, so fast that I'm sure sometimes it takes time coming up to speed with what, you know, someone who's only coming from an investment perspective. The reason why a lot of people end up ping ponging so fast between them is because there's not very many opportunities that allow you to be in the status quo needs to change position and have financial upside for taking that position. That's why it's so powerful. And that's why so many people are trying to hammer it as much as you can. You talk about the race to acquire as much as Bitcoin as possible. That's why, because there is a land grab happening that does have a double freedom effect, that does have a double financial effect in your life. That's the reason why, people why it's such an energetic thing.
Absolutely. It's if you know your history, George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, they all pledged their freedom, their life, and their treasure. A lot of them died broke because they used all their money in the revolution. That's why the slogan on my van is "Join the New Rich Revolution." Because It's the only revolution in history that you get richer
Yep.
when you join it. That's why I came up with that slogan, the new rich revolution. Because once you understand that, once you understand you get richer, the more I'll use the word FIGHT, fight for
Yeah.
freedom,
Yeah.
the more you make.
Yep.
It's like you're getting paid to fix the world.
And that's why, look, I'm gonna needle our friends a little bit. I'm sure everyone watching has these friends. Your friends that are very passionate about voting and like voting and kind of traditional channels. That's great. That's great and super positive. However, like needle them a little bit with the like taking action on the financial side. Like, you know, like voting while still, this is my opinion, voting while 100% still using dollars is like, you're not doing everything that you could to change the tide and change the status quo in the way that you'd like. And so continuing to like onboard your friends that are a little bit stuck in kind of like, I'd call it like regular politics channels. I love this question from Buzz. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hey Ben, how do you balance not wanting to be the next ETC pizza guy and wanting to live I don't balance it. Because I value my freedom and my family's future freedom more than I value my Bitcoin. All right, that's plain and simple. I don't care how much I spend or how much I lose in order to reach my goal of freedom. That's why I've always said my goal is freedom. Bitcoin is one of my tools that I use to get my freedom. I'm not worried about making more dollars. It's literally, the dollar is such a corrosive and just absolutely toxic existence. Why do you want to even participate in such a corrupt system? It's evil. It is destructive. When you participate in the fiat system, you are willingly giving it energy. And I don't want to do that anymore, folks. I don't want my tax money, my participation, my labor value held in a currency that's used to fucking bomb countries.
So agreed on all of that. That's the why. Buzz, the way that I tackle this one is moving to a Bitcoin standard doesn't mean you have to spend down your savings. So your stack of Bitcoin that's growing and growing, of your surplus savings, of your surplus labor, that is what, like, build that, and month on month, year on year, you're building that and you're growing that, just like regular personal finance, like building the Bitcoin savings instead of dollar savings. That's there. Then as you're pursuing using Bitcoin for bills, using Bitcoin to pay for things, using Bitcoin, like, think about it that's out of your checking account. Like, use Bitcoin and mentally frame Bitcoin in the same way you already frame dollars, as there's long-term savings and there's short-term day-to-day needs. And you can begin to swap out dollars for Bitcoin, even in that short-term bucket. So a simple way to do this, to tackle this the very first time, is I'll use the Grey Wolf Brewery example just because that's the one that's in my head. On Thursdays, I go to Grey Wolf Brewing. I buy 2 $8 beers. Total comes to like $16.50, right? if that's what I'm doing, then going in there, I'm going to buy $20 of Bitcoin right then. And then I'm going to go in and pay with the Bitcoin, and I'll have that $3.50 of Bitcoin left over that then throws into my long-term account. So it's not about on a week-to-week level being like, oh, the Bitcoin that I stacked back in 2017 and I've been like really grinding on with my family. Like, I'm not spending down my savings to hang out with my friends on Thursdays. I'm using my current job that I have to buy Bitcoin and then use Bitcoin in commerce and then save surplus into the long-term savings. So it's a good question. It just requires kind of a paradigm shift of realizing that Bitcoin is happening today. Using Bitcoin as payment today does not distract from long-term savings.
Yep, and it's as soon as you shop with your Bitcoin, I replace it.
Right.
That's it. Because if I can't, or if I can purchase using Bitcoin, I will. But then I just replace it as soon as I do that. Exactly. So I'm not losing any actual Bitcoin.
Right. And fold better than any exchange, better than any platform, helps you balance both those things. Yeah. Yeah, Carl, the email is brian.harrington@foldapp.com.
Yes. All right, Butter. I have to go. I have a grocery list of shows.
Perfect.
That I'm on today. In fact, heads up, everyone, at 1 o'clock, I'll actually be on a show called, I think it's called Maverick News. Look it up. I don't know where it's at. I think it's on YouTube and a few other platforms. And Brian, thank you so much for jumping on here. Guys, use our link or help.
Yep.
I would rather you use our link, but if you don't, just get the Fold app.
Yep.
That's the important thing.
Yep.
Because as much as I'd like to actually make a few more sats off of a referral link, what my goal is to get people to put their toe into the transition to the new world. But Brian, where can people reach you?
Yeah.
How can they get a hold of you?
Yeah.
What websites would you like them to visit?
Yeah, definitely. So at Brian Harrington on the screen, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. If you're already here on YouTube, please click over, subscribe to at Brian Harrington on YouTube. Also go to at Fold App on YouTube, and we're building up that channel. Best way to get a hold of me is Twitter DM. So would really appreciate hearing from you in Twitter DM. If you are interested in those higher limits or in that wire support, definitely send me an email. Want to hear from you there. And then Ben, I owe you Fold posters for all your clubs, and I don't want this to be a one-time thing. I want to come back. I enjoyed hanging out with everyone.
Brother.
Really appreciate everyone in the comments as well. This is real. I just want to participate and be a part of the crew that you have and the crew that's here. So love it. Great to see everyone today.
Any time you have something that you want out to the general public, hit me up and we'll get you on.
Love it. All right, guys. We'll see more later.
All right, guys. All right. Thank you, Brian, once again. What a great guy. See, this... Oh, hang on one second. Yeah. No one important. But This is what this show's all about, folks. This is a new world. This is a new world, folks. And the opportunities are amazing. The investment, the usage, the freedom, the love, the to get rid of the evil system that we're living under. This is the new rich revolution. Right? Everyone have a great day. I will, those on the private server, I'll see you at 6 o'clock this evening. If you're interested in losing weight the healthy way, folks, and it's literally, I swear to God, technology is amazing. It's a shot that you take, and it isn't one of the other ones that are already out there. This is a natural shot. This is not all that other crap. And dude, it's working. And it's an energy boost. Check us out this evening on private server at 6. We got a 3-hour show, health and wellness. Yes. Not Ozempic. No. Nope. Better for you. And it helps your liver. It helps. Hell, it helps your eyes. I'm telling you, naturalistic healthcare is going through a revolution right now. Click the link under here. Join the private server. The link under here is SUBSTACK for the private server. Love you guys. I'll see you guys tonight at 6. Bye-bye.